Does it bother you that a woman wants to pleasure her husband by using her mouth to stimulate his genitals? Why does it bother you? I don't understand. Is it perhaps maybe you desire the same sexual act, but too afraid to ask your wife to do this disgusting, degrading act? So much so that you have to rip apart the piece of paper? Isn't that the sole reason of getting married in Islam? To fulfill your sexual desires? Islam describes women to be multiple times, to be shy, pious, anyway, chaste, whatever, gullible, weak, pathetic, and easily swayed. Which is why a man is allowed to marry more than one woman, also a non-Muslim woman, because a woman follows a man's lead. So imagine my surprise when I came across this. I love it. Anal sex. It's amazing. I know it's haram, but it's so good. Everyone sins in different ways. Like, this is just my sin. I pray and everything, but I can't stop. I love being caressed by a man while we engage in it. I know other Muslim girls who also love it too. I cracked the code for the rectum phobia amongst the Muslim community. In South America, in some Asian countries, some African countries, religious women from religious households engage in anal sex to preserve their virginity for their future husbands, as this is very important in their culture. Old practices such as sewing the vagina together just to keep the woman's virginity. In reality, this practice is in place to ensure that the man receives his package intact so that he can open it just like you would open an Amazon box that comes to a house, just like that, just that way.
كيف تكون سواء مع الحور العين أو مع المؤمنات التي دخلن الجنة؟
والله عز وجل قال حور عين، وهي المرأة الشابة الحسناء الجميلة البيضاء شديدة سواد العين في شدة البياض التي يحار الطرف فيها.
I tested my material on social media and I noticed people are so sensitive about Muhammad's sexual history. So the most interesting thing Muhammad has done for his child bride was chase her around the hot Arabian desert, beating her and rubbing it on her face. I mean it in her face. Anyway, I remember going to Berbera in a hot summer day when the schools were closed and my dad melted in the hot sand. It was kind of annoying, if I'm being honest. Just imagine the agony and torture of running through the hot Arabian desert with no shoes on. Obviously, I don't know if she was wearing shoes or not. I'm just imagining because they were poor. But then again,
يعني في الحيض والدم والنفاس و40 يوم وعرضة للاستحاضة والأمراض. نساء أهل الجنة أزواج مطهرة، لا أذى ولا حيض ولا غائط ولا بول ولا نخامة ولا مني ولا ولد.
Shamelessness around this topic is frowned upon, yet teaching these kids about these women is completely a-okay.
ذميمة ولا في غير قاتلة ولا في حقد ولا في عزد، وليس هناك جشع ولا طمع. مقصورات في الخيام محبوسات لأجل الزوج، ما في طلوع وخروج. مقصورات في الخيام محبوسات لأجل الزوج، ما في طلوع وخروج. إذا جاء وجدها.
The idea of these women is only appealing to a middle-aged man in the 7th century. A wife-beating, child-humping, camel urine drinking, slave-owning, obedient servant of Allah. May Allah open the doors of Jannah to all of us. Masturbation is completely haram. Consummating a marriage with an underage child is completely normalized. However, two consenting adults having intercourse can lead up to 80 lashes. Making a man suckle on a woman's breast to make him lawful to her is halal, even though introducing a woman's big, juicy breast can make him want her more sexually. Obviously, it's halal, that's the most important part. Instructing a man to face his genitals away from the qibla when defecating and urinating is completely reasonable to rule against. But thank God for the death of Caliph. Most of us infidels would have been whipped 80 times for simply shaking hands with the opposite gender. You know that the Muslim community is in crisis when they turn to Reddit to vent their frustration and ask random strangers for advice about how to spice things up in the bedroom. Obviously, in an Islamic way. It makes no sense to me, personally speaking, that a man is allowed to have 4 wives but can't satisfy one woman. And tell me why my guy and I are in an argument and the angels get involved in my personal beef. Therefore, I have to deal with the angels harassing me for 8 hours straight all night long while I am peacefully asleep. Even though we both know that we're gonna be cool when the sun comes out in the morning. P.S. No one cares about your one tired one position act. Bro, you bore me, okay? No amount of woman will satisfy your needs, okay? But anyway, that's me venting. Just imagine you're in deep sleep when somebody was assigned to like curse you out all night long, like, and you just wake up from your peaceful sleep and you're thinking everything's fine, but the whole night